Well, hey everyone. Welcome to another episode of a game that's got devil worship and illegal poker games and forgetting your daughter's birthday. All the things that make a game a good, wholesome family game, you know? Whoa, Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Alright, so we're just headed over to find out who was trying to kill us, who attempted to kill us, and didn't succeed. And we're once again turning into an action star in order to achieve that. All right, this time. I'm sure they didn't hear that at all. No worries. Oh, I'm gonna get stabbed. I am going to get stabbed and murdered. Ah, nice.
They only left this room recently.
Nice, lovely cigar. A gap. A gap. Flippable part. Hidden compartment. Nice. Oh, good. It's another table.
A clever invention for hiding gambling items in the event of a police raid.
Cool. Pack of cards. Hey, the hammer. Here's the accounting for October. Pack of cards, 75 times 1. Lost, win, money.
The hammer. Jack Cole, I remember him from the raid 3 years ago.
Well, apparently he's out of prison and he's doing just fine. That's a weird key.
Doesn't look like a key from an ordinary door.
Well, no duh. Okay, what do we got? Tavern owner. Jack Cole is the owner of the Green Tavern. Orson alluded to Sherlock Holmes in the Green Tavern. No. The man with the hair lip came to the boss's office. So, the boss, and probably the guy that wants me dead because of a raid, the man with the hair lip came to the tavern to meet Jack Cole the following night after the attempt on Holmes's life. So I'm guessing... I'm guessing he wants revenge on us. And so he made an attempt on our life.
The man from the gambling room is the same card cheating accessory.
Are they bicycles? No. Whoa. Oh.
Every card in this deck is the ace of spades.
That's convenient. What happens when you cheat and you present the ace of spades and someone else has the ace of spades? That's a big gamble in and of itself, isn't it? It's not really cheating. That's like a whole new level of risk. This is broken.
Crack. There might be something behind the cupboard.
Maybe. Or it's just broken. Or it's a secret room. Nice. Man, the infrastructure that goes into hidden rooms like this is crazy.
Damn, I'm late. Left.
Well, that's good, because we just walked right in.
It's the suitcase belonging to that fellow with the hair lip.
You were hoping they were still here?
No doubt these things were stolen. Our man. Most likely with his family.
Aw. You know what? He's a family guy. Let's just let him go.
After moving into our new home.
See, they're starting a life. There's no need to bust him for attempted murder. Kettlebell, clock, book, jacket.
This fellow pawned his belongings. He must be in great need of money.
Probably also why he's taking hit jobs.
Butler's pawn shop on Lambeth Street. He apparently lives near this pawn shop.
I guess we're going to the pawn shop.
What's going on in there?
Oh.
It's evident that all of these items were stolen by Jack Cole's gang.
Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, crap.
I need to save Orson, and quickly.
Oh, crap. All right, let's do some deductions first. Orson appeared at the Green Dragon wearing a disguise as... So, I mean, I guess he's not the guy then, because that would just be stupid. Orson alluded to Sherlock Holmes about the Green Tavern. Orson helped Holmes with the song in order to visit the Green Dragon and be caught there. Orson did everything that he could to help Holmes, even assuming the role of detective at the Green Dragon. No. Orson helped Holmes with the song in order that he visit the Green Dragon. No, it doesn't make sense because he's about to die. Which means maybe he didn't do this all on purpose. Okay. I really wanted to hate him. I mean, I still do. Still a moron. I don't really... Okay, yes, I am headed the right direction. Perfect. Please don't kill that guy. I need him for something. It's not the real Sherlock.
Holmes! You sneaky bastard, I'll kill you!
Oh, gosh. Okay, so the stool was not the approach to take. I just died in a Sherlock game.
You sneaky bastard, I'll kill you!
I guess I've done that before. We've been shot at and stuff. Bottle. Okay, there's something I'm not doing.
Holmes!
You sneaky bastard!
I'll kill you!
How did I know? Not today, buddy. Okay. And then what? And then... No, what the hell? Okay, so is there an option other than the bottle and the stool?
Holmes! You sneaky bastard, I'll kill you!
Or am I just doomed to die here? What is option B? C, I mean. What is the other option? Okay, so what am I supposed to do then? Holmes, you sneaky bastard, I'll kill you. I like this music. I love Irish jigs. Oh, there's options to like arm or overturn. And we want to overturn so that we can trip him.
Holmes, you sneaky bastard, I'll kill you!
Because we'll never win in a fight against him. Okay. Overturn. Oh, yeah. Oh. No, that won't do.
Holmes, you sneaky bastard, I'll kill you!
Oh, this episode's a little repetitive. I love this music, though. I could listen to this, like, for an hour. Nice. Push aside. And then... distraction. Perfect. Nice. Just like the action heroes we are. No, this is the moment where we give him a stern talking to. This is the moment where we yell at him. This is the moment where we punch him in the testiculars. Which is not something I typically condone, but I feel like this moment specifically calls for that. What were you thinking? Stop dressing. Stop pretending to be me, you moron. You absolute bloody friggin' moronic dung beetle. Ah. Well, this is a long, awkward car ride filled with uncomfortable silences. Any minute now. There we go. Look at that. Have faith, and ye shall be rewarded, or something. I don't know. Oh, snap.
Who are you?
You are Alice, yeah? Listen, Holmes suspects something.
What are you talking about?
You must be more discreet. Your little game with his daughter.
No! Too soft, Holmes.
But you are Mr. Holmes. Why on earth?
You see? She recognized you. I expected it. You must live the character.
Throat punch.
See,
Now you go upstairs right away or I will drive you back to that pub, understood?
and there you are. You've got it. All right.
I'm gonna kill
But
him.
seriously, you should take acting classes.
I'm gonna kill him.
I know that you came here to avenge your father. You moved into my building, you've spied on me, and now you prepare your revenge through my own daughter.
Don't be such a fool. I adore your daughter. You see conspiracies in everything.
I have good reason to. Perhaps you forget what I do for a living.
How I pity you. You mistake sincerity for dishonesty.
Do you dare tell me that your presence here is accidental?
Obviously not. When the opportunity arose for me to meet you, then I came, but not with hatred, rather more with fascination. I had hoped to learn something about my father from you, some answers as to my identity, when, strangely enough, I find that you yourself are a riddle, even to your own daughter.
You shouldn't have involved my daughter in your sick problems. You're only confusing her.
It's over. She doesn't know it yet, but I'll be leaving soon. I've finished my business here, and you will never hear from me again.
What does that
Good.
mean?
But you better speak to me directly. No being furtive.
I had no idea that you could show such a high level of indulgence towards the children of criminals.
You...
I'm going. Please, I beg you, do not spoil my last moments with Caitlin.
What the hell? I'm gonna... Okay. He's gonna drop his pants, and I'm gonna give him the belt buckle. That's what's about to happen. You slimy piece of... Where are you? Is that you there? Yeah, there you are.
It's a good thing that I came to help you at the tavern, Holmes.
Actually, I would far rather you stop helping me.
Okay. Where are we going now? We're gonna go to the place. And I feel as though I no longer need my disguise for that. So, we're gonna go back into the overcoat because it's snazzy. Ooh, actually, this is a solid look. Wow. Don't mind if I do. Are we supposed to be disguised still? Oh, yeah, I guess we need to be disguised for this whole thing, because it's about people wanting to kill us. So I should change my disguise, though, because I already played the role of the bandit. Yeah. What do we want to do here? Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, because we already did the bandit. Right? And so we gotta keep switching things up here. I don't know how we're gonna do like I don't know how you do the bald thing. Like, are we supposed to believe that he's got a bald cap and that he's like flawlessly doing that in a way that it's going to fool everybody? Because that seems super unlikely to me. This is actually not a bad look either. Maybe someday I'll do this. I don't know if I could grow a mustache like that. Look at me. Hello. My name's Reginald. Reginald Nigel the 15th.
Our suspect with his family near their house.
All right. So it's a door with the light above it. Is what it is. I'm guessing it's a front door. Ah, here it is. Okay. To hell with knocking. I guess it's an apartment. No?
Good day to you, madam.
Good day, sir.
Oh, you look lovely. If this were a movie, you'd be played by Maggie Smith. That's the vibes I'm getting. Okay. Why am I poor eyesight? Just an accessory. Who? I feel like nobody in this era. Oh, she's religious. I feel like nobody in this era is wearing glasses, especially in this neck of. Well, it's not a shepherd. That's Jesus. I feel like nobody here is wearing glasses just as a she can't afford that as accessory. Who does that? Not a thing. Maybe nowadays it is, but that's because we're all stupid. Jeremiah's mother is a religious woman of middle age. She lives a little older than that. She lives a quiet life, seldom venturing outside. Her home contains religious pictures and symbols. She is short-sighted and wears spectacles with strong lenses.
I'm here to see your son.
Jeremiah? He's not at home now.
Might I ask you a few questions about him? Perhaps we could speak inside.
I don't know who you are, sir, but I'll have to ask you to leave right away.
Oh, okay.
She won't speak with a stranger.
That's fair. I mean, you know. You know, can hardly blame her. There's a ladder here, though. Can I utilize her neighbor somehow?
Sorry, I'm working. I can't open the door.
Man, pick a house and live in it, dude. All right. So what?
She won't speak with a stranger.
How do I circumnavigate that? Circumvent it. Circumnavigate it just means like go around the world or something. There's a window up there. There's a drain pipe. Am I gonna climb the drain pipe? Wiggins can help organize the exorcism. He is always at Baker Street, close to 2. Okay. When we say exorcism, I'm guessing we're not meaning like Alice's type of exorcism. We're just meaning, you know, like removing her from her house or something? Gaining access? That would be my guess. Wiggins, she's Protestant. What are we, like, what a weird word to use, exorcism. Ma'am, I know you don't want me to come in right now, but do you not feel kind of like the power of Christ compels you to let me, you know, to have a chat? I do like this look. Man, these are better frames than any of the frames from the last game. Oh, I'm pumped. There's that new Sherlock game that they've announced that's coming. It's coming. There's like a trailer, there's some gameplay footage. I think it's a completely open world game, and so you can kind of solve cases at your own pace. And yeah, do different things. That's totally going to be a thing. Totally we are doing that. Yeah. I don't know yet if we're going to do it close to release. Here's the thing. I would love to do it as a new release. I would love, like, day one when it comes out to start recording and giving you that. But I'm also a broke college student. There's that. And so, I don't know. I mean, maybe if people really want it, you can let me know. And I don't know, we'll set up like a Patreon or something, or a GoFundMe seems cheesy, but we'll figure something out. If you want to buy me the game, I've said this before. I said this on an old series, actually. I think it was Minecraft Dungeons series. If you buy me a game, you bet your bottom dollar I will play it and record it. You bet your bottom dollar.
Wiggins, an Exorcism, Protocol 2.5 on Lambeth Street.
Yeah, you can count on us, Gov.
Because it'd be nice to play, like, the definite, like, if there's a gold edition or something that's going to give us, and back, I guess? What a weird...
I cannot proceed dressed like that.
Okay. Oh. Yeah, no?
I need to change my...
Change your clothes into what? Am I supposed to be disguised now, or am I not? I'm thinking I still am. I don't want to encounter this other guy. But yeah, it'd be nice when we do...
Nothing more deceptive than an obvious fact.
Shut up. It'd be nice when we do police raid. Examine William Hamilton. Let's look up some of this stuff. It'd be nice to play, like, all the DLC and stuff. So let me know. Let's talk. All right, a failed escape from Newgate Prison. 4 prisoners crawled through a narrow drainage pipe to escape from the Newgate Prison in London. It was a well-planned daylight operation, but ultimately unsuccessful, thanks to the fast reaction of our police force. 2 of the prisoners were killed. The remaining men sent back to prison. It's convenient. One of the dead prisoners was the prior criminal lord of London, William Hamilton. Oh, so he wasn't just a bad guy. He was like a bad guy. As is already known, William Hamilton was arrested in 1875 during a Scotland Yard operation under charge of Inspector Lestrade. What the douche, the cheating guy. During that investigation, a major role was played by consulting Detective Sherlock Holmes. After the arrest, and due to his wife being deceased, Hamilton's young daughter was sent to live with her aunt.
Here it is.
Her aunt, sorry, I forgot we're speaking the Queen's English. Was sent to live with her aunt. And the police raid. The police raid on 1992. So we're probably 1894 is when this game's taking place. Police raid. Police raid on the Westminster Gang. The well-known private detective Sherlock Holmes, in collaboration with Scotland Yard, has carried out a raid on one of London's most dangerous and affluent street mobs, the Westminster Gang. Regrettably, and as usual, the police attempt failed to operate smoothly. During the raid, one innocent person was gravely injured. The man's identity was revealed as Hagan Cole, apparently being the brother of villain Jack Cole. Ooh. There's a motive. Doctors are fighting for his life, but with little hope of success. The police did manage to arrest 3 of the gang members, but their leader, Jack Cole, was later released due to lack of solid evidence. It is said that the gang has strong political connections with certain influential people, including judges, politicians, and police officials. But true justice fears nothing. Or is that no longer the case? I'm guessing the brother didn't make it. Okay. So, let's go change out of our clothing here. Okay, wait. So, am I not going for... Am I not going for... Yeah, I am going for... For disguise still. But I guess not the same disguise. Oh, exorcism. Exorcism. Oh. Oh. Okay. I guess we should do some facial hair. Seeing as how the case is about hunting down and killing us. So we're going to so it is actually an exorcism of that kind. Huh. So we're going to convince her that her house is possessed or haunted, and that we need to get in there and clean out the evil spirits. And then she's going, because she's religious, she's going to believe us. And that is how we will gain access. I like it. I mean, it's evil and nasty,
We're ready, Gov.
but I like it. This is awesome. Oh my god.
We're ready, Gov.
So what, they're going to what? Here it is. They're going to, like, play tricks. They're going to bang on the windows and stuff.
Someone close the door.
Hello, Mom.
I should find a way to attract the attention of Jeremiah's mother.
How? Break a window. That's a good idea. I have no way of aiming? Oh, okay, zoom. Still, I have no crosshair. What is the plan here? Okay. I'm going to break the window. Nope, too hard. Still too hard. Still too hard. Money shot. Oh. Still too hard. Not hard enough. Way too hard. This is pitiful. Yes.
Little rascal!
First try.
Refrain from anger and forsake wrath. Fret not yourself, it tends only to evil.
Thank you, Father. You are so kind. Those brats are always causing trouble. Now, where are my manners? May I offer you a cup of tea as a small thank you?
I don't know if... God bless you, sister.
My name is Margaret Thorne. It is an honour that God sent you to me.
You appear grieved, sister. Is it because of those children?
Oh, no. It is my son, Jeremiah. I fear that he is doing bad things, Father.
How bad?
I don't know. He has just become nervous and angry and rude. And he used to be such a nice boy. These days he won't spend any time at all with us. Not even with Janet, his younger sister. He hides himself away inside his room and locks the door. And he won't open it for anyone.
And where is your son?
I don't know where he is. He hasn't come back from last night. I'm so worried.
Perhaps his absence is connected with his job. Where does he work?
I don't know if he has a job, Father. I've asked him several times, but he just gets angry and won't speak.
Okay.
Perhaps Jeremiah is being poorly influenced by his friends.
I wouldn't know. He never mentions any friends. I am afraid that he could be possessed by the devil himself. He's changed so drastically lately. He won't tell me anything, and he flies into rages and shouts at me. I don't know what to do.
Well, I'm going to look for the demon for you.
Don't distress yourself, sister. You were right to confess. Truly, I can feel an evil presence in this apartment.
Oh, God!
Allow me to search for the demon in this house.
God bless you, Father.
Well, that's a cruel prank, but I guess we've done worse as Sherlock Holmes. That was amazing. Oh, was so good.
Bookcase and books, possessed wood and words, expel your literary demons!
I don't think that would happen, but
Father, it's a demon!
sure is.
Oh, Holy Spirit, save your pans from demons and poor musicianship! Window! Window frame! I must protect you from demonic pain!
Oh, now we're just ruining all of our stuff. That doesn't seem right.
Fire and flames! Better for crumpets than foul-toothed demons! Begone and bring peace!
What is the point in this? She already talked to us.
Oh, Father, please help us!
We're just ruining our house. We're just tormenting this poor old woman. For no reason whatsoever. Now what?
Oh, Father, please help us!
Nothing? Oh.
Wooden door! Iron handle! Battle the demon! Unholy vandal! Sister, you saw that the demon has taken shelter in Jeremiah's room. I should go there alone.
God save us.
Sister, wait for me outside. This fight will be a fierce one.
God help us. I'll do what you say.
Oh, okay. All right.
Does he plan to escape from London? It looks as though this letter was torn up in rage. I should reassemble the fragments to read what was written.
Oh, dear. All right. Well, that goes there. That clearly has no place anywhere. No. All right. That goes there. That goes there. Clearly that goes there. Something's missing from there. That goes boom, boom. Boom. And boom. And boom. And boom. And boom.
It appears that Jeremiah received a threatening letter from somebody known as the Dart.
The Dart. Hey, Jeremiah, I'd just like to remind you that this world can be a cruel and unforgiving place, especially for those who don't keep their promises to finish what they've started. It would be pretty rotten if someone you loved or cared about, such as your sister, ended up in a joy house. I'm guessing a joy house is like a
Dart.
whorehouse?
He was at the center of a notorious case from 1888.
Like a brothel? Is that what that is?
One of the solenoids for creating a bomb.
Oh, that's a weird coincidence.
This is probably Janet, Jeremiah's sister.
Probably.
A schematic for a homemade bomb.
That's...
This is evidence enough to put Jeremiah behind bars.
Yeah, it's pretty damning. No pun intended.
It's over. The demon is defeated.
Oh, thank you. Bless you, Father.
Now, pray for Jeremiah's soul and give thanks, sister. Goodbye.
Lord be praised. Goodbye.
All right, what can we deduce? Homemade bomb. Components. Jeremiah has the components and schematic for homemade bomb. Homemade bomb. So clearly, the bomb that was thrown into 221B Baker Street was handmade by Jeremiah. Absolutely. Absolutely it was. Jeremiah is the man who threw the bomb into 221 Baker Street. Sister to a brothel. Jack the Hammer Cole was seriously injured during the police raid. No? I think that's... threatened to take Jeremiah's sister to a brothel. No. Yeah, okay. Jeremiah is the person whom we saw in the tavern, the same man who made the attempt on Holmes's life. Jeremiah visited Jack, the Hammer Cole, to discuss the attempted assassination of Sherlock Holmes and to discuss the next stage of the plan. Jeremiah visited Jack, the Hammer Cole, only to bring a bag of containing stolen items, probably to sell. No, I think we're a little more accurate there, probably. Cool. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And until next time, may the Lord be with you. And also with you.